What's up guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Like always, I am your favorite Liberian boy Fizzle. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the cost of living in Monrovia, Liberia. Now, I've broken down this topic into three different parts, which is transportation, the cost of food stuff, and accommodation. But as for accommodation, we are going to be doing that in another video because accommodation is a very bulky topic. It's gonna take a lot of time and resources in order to talk about that particular topic. So from here, I'm going to be heading to a grocery store to buy food stuff, and then I'll come back here and show you the items and tell you how much each of them cost. Or better yet, we could set a budget for 100 USD and I could show you what 100 US dollars can get you at the supermarket or the grocery store right here in Monrovia, Liberia. Let's go. Alright guys, so we just came from the supermarket and we use a keke to come back home, which is very, very rare. It's very hard to see keke on the main streets in Monrovia, do you understand? Because I think it's a law that, keke are not allowed to be on the main road and stuff like that. But anyway, we use a keke today to come home. And if you're wondering what a keke is a tricycle. It's basically a motorbike with 3 tires. You understand? But anyway, let's get back into the video. So we spent a little bit over 100 US dollars. We spent $109. I don't know if you can see it here on the total is like $109 after discount. You understand? That's how much we spent in total. So I'm going to be showing you some of the things we bought from the supermarket. We didn't only buy food stuff. We bought household supplies like tissue, toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, and many other things. Do you understand? So I'm going to be going through the list with you and telling you how much these things cost per unit, because some of them, like the milk and stuff, we bought multiple, and some of them we just bought one. So I'm just going to be telling you what one of each of these items costs. Do you understand? Let's get right into it. So now, mosquito repellent spray gun is $2.85. We have Pop Dish Wash, which is detergent for dishwashing, $2.50. We have Clorox, which is bleach, $4.50. We have Indomie noodles, which is 50 cents for one. We have Gino Jasmine rice, which is rice, $22.95. We have Poppins corn flakes, which is $3.25. We have spaghetti, which is 75 cents. Fiesta milk, which is 65 cents. We have Listerine, which is $5.50. We have Colgate herbal toothpaste, which is $1.25. We have toothbrush, which is 75 cents. We have Rexogar, which is like Dettol, $3.50. We have toilet paper, which is $1 for the pair. We have Dove Man Arm Spray, which is $3.95. And we have Dove Female Spray, which is the same $3.95. We have Old Spice Dry Stick Roll-On, $6. We have oil, which is called Ago Oil in Liberia, is $8.95. We have brown eggs, 30 pieces, which is $7. And finally, we have powder milk, which is peak milk, $12.75. Now, all the prices I've listed here is in USD, which is United States dollars. And the supermarket we bought this from is Asma Bros Supermarket, located 15th Street, Cinco, Monrovia. Now, this supermarket used to be the former UN Drive. If you lived in Liberia before, maybe you know about this supermarket. But this is their new name, Asma's Bro Supermarket, and they are located 15th Street, Cinco. You understand? So these are the costs of some things in Liberia, just so that you get an idea of how things are cost or priced at the supermarket. You understand? We buy most of the things in the supermarket in USD. Hence, you heard me saying all the prices I mentioned are in USD. So now that you know what buying groceries or going to the supermarket is like in Liberia, I would like for you to go down in the comment section and comment if the prices of these things I mentioned match the prices in your country, or wheresoever you may find yourself. Without further ado, let's get right into the next topic, which is transportation. Let's go. Okay guys, right back into the topic, which is transportation. Now, there are 4 major means of transportation in Monrovia, Liberia. And the first one is by bus, second, taxi, third, keke, the fourth, bikes. Now, we are going to be breaking them down as to which one is cheaper and which one is safer. So let's start with buses. Now, buses are one of the most cheapest means of transporting yourself around Monrovia, Liberia. The only problem with transporting yourself in a bus is that it's very uncomfortable and it's not safe, in the sense that, you know, some people pickpocket in the bus because there is no space for you to even twist, turn, or shift unless it's making a stop for somebody to get down. So buses are the cheapest by far means of transportation, but they are uncomfortable and sometimes they are not safe. Now let's talk about taxi, which is my favorite means of transportation. Taxi is by far, I think, the most expensive means of, commuting or transporting yourself around Monrovia, Liberia. You can use taxi in 2 different ways. There is one scenario wherein you share the space in the taxi with people, which is cheaper. And then there's another way they call charter. Charter is basically you having access to all the space in the taxi, and whosoever you want, can also have access to the space in the taxi. Now, charter is quite expensive because the last time I did charter, I spent $20. Charter basically means, you have the taxi to yourself and you can move from one place to another for the day. In my case, I never use it for the whole entire day. I only use it for a couple of hours, and they charge me $20 just to have the space to myself and, run errands from one place to another. I think if I should check or count the amount of hours I spent in the charter taxi that day, it would be like 4 hours, and, we paid $20. So it's not 24 hours. 24 hours though, I don't really know how much, they charge, but it might be a little bit higher than the $20 I paid for the 4 hours that we were going around. Do you understand? Taxis in Monrovia is by far the safest means of transportation. I just have to say that so you can know. Among all the transportation medium, I listed taxis the safest. And without further ado, let's get right into the next means of transportation, which is keke. Now, keke is a little bit limited because they are not allowed to ride on the main road, but you can find them on smaller streets in Monrovia, Liberia. The only reason why I use keke in this video to go home and it was on the main road was because today is Sunday and everybody is either home or at church, so the streets is a little bit free. But on a normal day, you would never find keke on the main streets or on the main road. You always find them on smaller roads. Do you understand? Keke is a little bit safe. I would say taxis are safer than keke, but keke is a little bit safe compared to the last means of transportation that I'm about to mention, which is bikes. So when it comes to affordability, keke are definitely cheaper than taxis, but compared to a bus is definitely cheaper than keke. Do you understand? So let's move to the next means of transportation, which is bikes. Now, bikes are the riskiest means of commuting or transporting yourself in Liberia. Every now and then there's a bike accident in Liberia. In fact, I think the hospitals here are tired with, bike accidents, because every now and then when I visit the hospital, there is somebody that just had a bike accident and is being treated at the hospital. Do you understand? But I'll tell you this though, bikes are the fastest means of transportation in Monrovia because there is a lot of traffic during the morning hours and people need to get to work. So people just prefer using bikes to, get to work, and then after work, trying to go home, people use bikes again. So bikes are not cheaper than keke, but they are faster than keke and they have no limit. As to when I'm making this video, they are on the main road and they are on smaller roads, so they can go everywhere. As to when I'm making this video. So this is the ranking when it comes to safety. Number 1, you have taxis. Number 2, buses. Number 3, keke. Number 4, bikes. And this is the ranking when it comes to affordability as to what is the cheapest means of transportation. Number 1, you have buses. Number 2, you have keke. Number 3, you have bikes. And number 4, you have Texas. So what I want you to do right now is go in the comment section, comment down in the comment section as to if you can live in Liberia now that you know a little bit of how things cost and how you can transport yourself around Monrovia, Liberia. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and becoming a part of the family. We're trying to build a great community over here and we'd like for you to be a part of the community. Now I have a GoFundMe, I'm going to put it right here. It's about buying new camera gears in order for me to shoot more high quality content for you guys. So if you want to contribute, the link is going to be down in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, and if you're watching this on Facebook, the link is going to be up in the caption. You understand? Contribute whatever you can, and like always, I'm your favorite Liberian boy. Until next time, peace.